I found out I was my best friend's husband's side piece. I couldn't sleep, so I was scrolling through Instagram when Jenna's story popped up. She'd posted a screenshot of Ryan's phone showing my number saved as Gym Buddy with muscle emojis. Her caption read, "When you finally have proof of an affair." She was calling me his secret hookup. I dropped my phone and just stared at the ceiling for like 10 minutes. I'm a personal trainer, and Ryan was my client before we became actual friends. After his workouts, we'd sometimes grab coffee to go over his meal prep plans because he kept messing them up. That was the extent of our relationship. Jenna had been acting really weird around me lately. She'd make these comments about how I must love having such a physical job. She started calling me the trainer instead of using my name. Ryan would laugh nervously whenever she did it, which should have been my first red flag. The next morning, I woke up to my phone blowing up. Jenna had messaged our entire friend group saying, "Emergency meeting at my house tomorrow morning. Time to expose a homewrecker." I wanted to throw up. Then Ryan called me and he was completely panicking. His voice sounded terrified. Ryan was breathing so hard I thought something terrible had happened. He said, "Tell her we kissed once. Just once. She'll forgive that." I actually laughed because I thought he was joking, but then realized he was dead serious. Why would I confess to something that never happened? He said, "Because if you deny everything, she'll keep digging, and she can't dig deeper." The way his voice cracked made me realize he was hiding something major. Ryan started listing all the evidence Jenna had been collecting. She had receipts showing 2 drinks, even though I always bought my own because I don't let clients pay for me. She had a photo of us laughing outside the gym, but we were laughing because he'd finally done a proper squat after having chicken legs forever. She documented our shopping trip, but we spent 3 hours finding Jenna the perfect birthday necklace. She had photos of me in his car, but I was crying about my mom's cancer diagnosis, and he didn't know what to do except offer me tissues. Every normal interaction between friends was being twisted into proof of an affair. Then Ryan mentioned Phoenix, and my stomach dropped. The fitness conference where I was a featured speaker. We'd shared an Uber from the airport because it saved us both $30. We had dinner at the hotel restaurant while I nervously went over my presentation notes, and he gave me pep talks. Ryan said, "She knows we stayed on the same floor. She thinks we shared a room." Our rooms were on opposite ends of the hallway, and I spent most nights practicing my speech in the mirror. Then Ryan said something that changed everything. He said, "She's been asking about my Tuesday sessions. I told her I train with you twice a week," but Ryan had switched to just Thursdays months ago because of work. So if he was telling Jenna he was with me on Tuesdays too, where was he actually going? Jenna sent more photos to the group chat showing Ryan at our usual spot on days I never saw him. Then she sent a photo from the hotel showing Ryan in the hallway late at night with the caption, "Heading to her room no doubt." Except at that exact moment, I was on stage giving my presentation to a packed auditorium who all saw me there. I pulled up the attendee list and started looking through Ryan's company. If he wasn't with me that night, maybe he was with someone from work. That's when I found Jasmine from marketing, room 412. She'd started working there around the time Ryan changed his schedule. The next morning, I called Jasmine and she answered immediately saying, "I wondered when you'd figure it out. Ryan promised you'd take the fall." I walk into Jenna's house and everyone is staring at me like I broke something sacred. Jenna has her laptop open and connected to the TV. She starts clicking through what she's collected. Our text messages, coffee receipts, pictures of us, and finally the hotel photo. She looks right at me and says, "This is when you went to his room." I stand up slowly and pull out my phone saying, "I was on stage when that photo was taken. Look." I show them a photo my colleague posted of me speaking to the packed auditorium at that exact time. Jenna's face goes completely white and she whispers, "Then where was Ryan?" I hit play on Jasmine's voicemail and her voice fills the room. "Ryan and I have been together for a while now. When he's supposedly training Tuesdays, he's with me. Thursdays, he'd leave her at the coffee shop and come to my apartment for 15 minutes. At the conference, he spent every night with me. He saved her as Gym Buddy, so you'd think his texts to me were to her. He said she was perfect because you already suspected her." The front door opens and Ryan walks in carrying roses for Jenna. He sees everyone's faces and freezes. Jenna threw the roses in his face and started screaming. I told her quietly, "Jasmine's expecting." Ryan went white. Jenna laughed and said, "So am I."